Hello, my name is Stepan Mintsev and I'll be doing a reflection for my service activity called Reconstruction. My learning outcomes for this activity were as follows. It was a planned and initiated activity. It considered working with other people, engaged with issues of global importance. It considered ethical implications, and I was undertaking new challenges. With my reflection, I'll be listing the ways in which I had performed these learning outcomes and how I successfully performed them. My primary learning outcome was that it was a planned and initiated activity. Well, this service was done through an organization which helps students between the ages of 17 and 30 to go and visit France in order to learn French and meet new cultures. And by accepting various students from around the world, they can email, and there are set due dates, and then there are set times in which you have to be here and there. And so this is how it was a planned and initiated activity. So, yeah. My second learning outcome is working collaboratively with others. Um, Building the wall or reconstructing the wall in Étoile-sur-Rhône, one could not simply do it alone. He had to work with others. Various people had various tasks. Well, I had the task of gritting down the old cement, which was rubble almost, and with new techniques which I had learned, um, I had to place new cement on areas of the wall in order to keep it from falling down. And other people had to do similar activities such as me. However, some had to, for example, make the cement, and others had to bring the water. And so, as a team, had various, um, we each had various specific duties, and one duty was reliant on another. And so, if one person slacked, then the job was not done. And so, this is how I worked collaboratively with others as yeah. My third learning outcome is engage with issues of global importance. Even though reconstructing a wall may not seem of high caliber, however, for the local townspeople, especially for the elderly, um, some faced the fact that if the town is not annually reconstructed, then the history may leave, as some walls may fall down. Then eventually the town could potentially become uh, modernized and leaving the history behind. And so, by reconstructing parts of the town, then I was able to see the local history of Étoile-sur-Rhône and how it was colonized in past and the effect World War II had on it and various aspects. This I got from the town folks, especially, as occasionally we were able to talk with them in French, obviously, about history of the town and various other aspects. And so this shows the global importance, especially the historical importance of the of this may seem of barely no importance. However, for a local town, a small town such as Étoile-sur-Rhône, it's a big deal. And then my fourth learning outcome is to consider ethical implications. Well, the ethical implications link much to the global importance of the walls, as I mentioned that the elderly told us about the history, and then that the majority wanted us to reconstruct the walls. However, there were a few individuals which had their own opinion on the matter. Their opinion was that if we reconstruct the wall, then we partly destroyed the history, that it's no longer there, that the emotions within the town, the yeah, that they just go with the old cement, and those were the ethical implications of reconstructing the wall. And then lastly, my last learning outcome was undertaking new challenges. Well, I've never done physical jobs such as reconstruction before. I had to learn the basics of such an activity, and another challenge which I had to undertake was the French barrier. Even though I learned French within my education, I'm not too confident in my French ability, and so I had to from day to day. I had to learn like, a few phrases in order to be able to work on the reconstruction site. I had to learn phrases, various terminologies, and such. And when talking to the elderly, in order to see the historical implications of the wall, I had to discuss um, the discuss in French. Luckily, the elderly were kind, and some spoke very slowly to me, and so I was able to comprehend most of what they were able to say. And so this is my reflection for Reconstruction.